Hey y'all, Lacey Lee here. It has been quite a while since I have filmed a video, and I apologize for that. But I am going to try to get back into them. If the camera is shaky, I'm sorry. Y'all know I always have a janky setup, and today is no different. So there's natural lighting coming from window here, artificial lighting coming from the flash on my phone. So I apologize, but we're going to do with what we've got. So I bought a printable kit for the July monthly from BeaYOUtiful Planning, and she included the foil files on it, and I am so excited because I was like mostly successful on it. So I have to show you guys. This is what I'm using from her July monthly kit. So if any of you watch Miss Mexinese, she does a crop method, and so I do the same thing. I didn't ever know what to call it, but I do the same sort of thing that she does, where I pick and choose what I want, which I really didn't change this or this, but what I did change, hang on, I'll show you. So the only thing I really did change was the unfoiled pages, and I just took out the little checklists and added in the full length sidebar, because I don't really use the sidebar in my monthly planner. And my silhouette, I don't know what the deal was. Maybe I moved these boxes up, but it kind of cut off the bottom, which I don't think you can really tell that much. So I'm just going to stick with what I've got. And here are the 4 pages, and let's get to it. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've posted anything. But for the month of June, I have been in Starkville, Mississippi, attending Mississippi State University's graduate school for music education. I am seeking my graduate degree. Let's see if I can figure this out. I might have to put something else down first. Let's do a 4th box first, and then I'll figure that out. I'm just going to use this one here. I am getting a master's degree in choral conducting. I got my undergraduate degree from Mississippi State as well. I loved all of my professors there, especially my professor, the director of choral activities, Dr. Gary Packwood. If you have ever heard of him, I consider myself blessed to know him. He is an amazing man. He is brilliant, talented, and just an amazing person. I just love him so much. And so when he told me that they were starting up a summer graduate program, I was like, oh, I'm there. And guys, I almost did not apply. And he messaged me one day and was like, you need to put in your application. And I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I did it. And so the way that the graduate program works is that it's a summer program where you can get your degree in 3 summers in person. And then if you're an instrumental person, then you can get your degree. It's 3 summers in person, but there's also an online aspect. And so I really hope that you guys can see all of this. Let me make sure I'm in frame, and I'm not. Okay. All right, so I know that I can't go any lower than this. Guys, I'm a work in progress. Please forgive me. So I am completing, along with about 12 other music educators, I am completing, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm so sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I wonder if I put this, I think I'm just going to start it, I'm going to start it on this line here and go across and see how that works. I may have to pull out the undo. But I didn't want to have to stop working to get my degree, and I just don't like the idea of having to get a degree online. I'm probably going to take an online class this fall, but I don't enjoy online classes very much. So the struggle is real with the decision of whether or not I'm going to do that. But if I do an online class in the fall, that means I won't have to do an online class. I mean, I won't have to do that many electives over the summer. So this summer I took 10 hours, which full-time in graduate school I believe is 7 or 8 hours. So I, of course, being a music major, if any of you have ever majored in music or music education, you know that it is never, your number of hours that you take in undergrad is never equal to the normal number of undergraduate hours ever. But what was I about to say? What are words? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I took extra courses. It ended up being, I had 3 2-hour classes, 2 1-hour, well, a 1-hour class, and that was every day of the week. 1 day a week I had a 1-hour voice lesson, and then 3 days a week we had a 2-hour choral ensemble that met at night. It's been an intense month. So classes started May 31st, and today is the last official day. This was our finals day. And today is, you're going to see how little I've planned. Today is June the 28th. We have our final concert tonight. I get to conduct, and I'm so excited. And yes, it is exciting. We've all worked very hard, and I'm just ready to see our hard work pay off. We're doing this really cool piece. One of the adjunct instructors is conducting, called The Bluegrass Mass, and it is really awesome. And 4 of us, including myself, are conducting the choir in, like, we're each doing a song. So it's going to be really great. I'm excited to get it out of the way, but also to have the chance to perform. You know. I also wanted to show you guys, I'm attempting to create foils. So I made these, but the cut lines were all funky, and I think it kind of messed up the foiling job, because the cut lines like messed with the toner or something. I probably should have foiled it first and then cut it, but I didn't. But I just took like some scraps of foil that I had to foil these. I'm going to do the Viv wiggle. If you watch Viv Loves to Plan, you know what I'm talking about. But I did find these icons all on flaticon.com and made myself some foiled icons. So I probably will be using those in the spread as well. So yeah, there may be parts of this that I just speed up. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna go ahead and get going here. So I get paid the last working day of every month. So for June, it's tomorrow, because the 30th is on a Saturday. But for July, it is the very last day of the month, and that is totally fine with me. I am going to white out all of the phases of the moon, because I don't follow, like, I don't do any of that. I don't know how to word this. I don't follow the phases of the moon. I just know that when my kids are wild and crazy, to Google and see if it's a full moon. By kids, I mean my students. And then I'm like, oh, yep, that explains it. So, other than that, I don't follow it, so I just don't put it in my planner. And so, I'm just going to white that out. If I have things on these days, then this whiteout spot will get covered up. If not, oh well, no biggie. I'm sorry if it bothers you that I move my planner around a lot. It's just how I do when I plan. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these meal icon stickers, the fork and knife, and on every Sunday I'm going to put a label, because I am starting my clean eating regimen again, and I want to meal prep every Sunday. So, oh well. Let's see, how many Sundays? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and peel this one up first because I need to get, there we go. So, if you guys are on a fitness or health journey, I would love to know what journey you are, or what strategy you are using. I actually am a Beachbody coach. I've been inactive for a good while now, but I am getting back into it, and I'm pretty excited. I think I'm gonna start out with Sean Week, since I'm starting. Of course, I could start with a 30-day program because I'm starting right at the beginning of the month. Oops. But I think I may start with Sean Week and then do either his hybrid program or, you know, do something for the next few weeks. But I really love Shaun T. I like Autumn Calabrese as well, but I don't know, something about Shaun T just speaks to my soul. And if you have ever done Shaun Week or seen any of the advertisements from Shaun Week, there is a girl who does his program with him, who was one of the fitness people in the program, and her name is Andra. She is from New Orleans, which is about an hour and a half from me, and I don't know, like, she just inspires me. Being on his team when he filmed that set of videos, she just, I don't know, something inside me she just inspired me, and I love her. I talk to her every now and then on Instagram. I'll message her and she responds, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it makes me so happy. And my coach, the girl who got me into coaching, her name is Jen, and she went to Summit in New Orleans, Beachbody Summit, and was like, oh, Andra said hey, and she wanted to know why you weren't here. And I was like, oh my God, like, I was fangirling so hard. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. Just that, you know, Andra asked about me, but I really do love her, y'all. She's an amazing person. And I follow her on Instagram. I think her Instagram handle is toocute504. And she's so genuine, and she's inspiring. She does her workouts. I'm just flipping through this little thing I have of foil to see what all I have in silver, because I don't know, 4th of July, it felt like a silver kind of foil thing. So that's what I'm looking for, is silver foil. I have a lot of gold because I always said, I'm a gold person and I will never use silver, and so I didn't buy a lot of silver. And then I started foiling all the things and was like, I have to have all the silver, and here we are. I'm sure that made a lot of sense, but I don't think I have anything to count down for, so I don't think I'll need the countdown. But here we are. Here is my meager silver stash. So these are Sticky Sloth Designs items, and actually most of these I foiled myself, with the exception of these two. I foiled all of these myself. She had like Misfit non-foiled grab bags, and I was like, yeah, I want that. So I got them and foiled a bunch of stuff. This was one of her freebies. Foiled a bunch of stuff myself, and so here we are. I also made these, and it's got my Instagram, or I'm sorry, my YouTube name on there. And I think I may like create a planner Instagram and start posting pictures on that. But anyway, there is that. I don't know why I'm like promoting myself. I don't have a shop or anything yet. Maybe one day. So I need to mark that teachers go back we go back to work on the 30th. So I'm going to grab, did I mark Independence Day? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna grab this red label here and I'm gonna stick it down on the 30th. In case you didn't know, I am an elementary music teacher. I teach upper elementary, which is 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And I love it. I don't know if I'll always be in elementary. I don't think I will always be in elementary. But for now, it is where I'm meant to be. So it's where I am. But I have a couple of years of grad school that I want to get through, at least get through grad school before I start even thinking about somewhere else to be, or somewhere else that I want to go. So I almost don't want to cover up this 4, but I'm gonna, because this is foiled, and I love it. What was I saying? Oh, I do love my job so much, and I have 2 girls that are basically my nieces. One just moved on to 6th grade. I taught her the whole time that she was at the upper elementary. It's my best friend's little girls, and they're not so little anymore. And one is coming into 3rd grade this year, and she pretty much threatened to hurt me if I left before she left the school. So I think it's safe to say I'm going to be there 3 more years. I'm not saying that I'm one of those never say never people, because, you know, if some opportunity comes up, then, and it's an amazing opportunity that I really can't pass up, then I ain't passing it up. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. I might go ahead and put in the date covers. I'll probably speed through this. Okay, so there is that. I'm trying to decide if I want to pull in some Simply Gilded washi, because I did get the red, white, and blue washi that has the silver foiling, but I'm gonna hold off for now. I need to get my traveler's notebook monthly that I hardcore ugly handwrite everything down in. If you see the junk in the corner, I apologize. I have a few orders that I'm piling up so that I can do a haul when I move home. Speaking of moving home, that's one of the things I need to mark. So let me put in, I don't want to do a full box because there's already one right here. So let me do, yeah, I'll do a gray box here. Nope, it's this day. So I'm moving home on July the 1st, and I'm gonna use this little car icon from the kit to notate that. And then on the 2nd, I'm just going to put a bill due thing, but it's gonna be like pay all the bills, because I pay most of my bills, unless they're auto-renewing bills that are just automatically taken out of my account, then I pay them at the beginning of the month so that I know what kind of money I have left after that. And then also I'm going to mark, this is the day my niece is going home. Well, it's one of her homes. She's got a home in Mississippi and a home in Minnesota. So this is the day she goes back to Minnesota. And my big girl is 5 years old now. And I feel old. And so she's starting kindergarten this year. So we will not have her as often for visitation as we used to, and it makes me really sad. Also, Oh, I could have used one of those. Let's see what I've got here. I want to mark that I am putting up. Ooh. Ooh, I have a red foiled YouTube sticker that I got from Sticky Sloth way back. Oh, it's got red foil, so I can use that because I've never used these because I hardly ever do foil, spreads with red in them. So I am gonna put up, I'm gonna use a bunch of them. I want to put up videos every Sunday. So you'll have my plan with me for the week. And then also the last day of the month, I want to do the monthly for the next month. So I actually will probably put this, I'm probably putting this up on June 30th. If I don't, y'all can be like, shame, shame. But that's what I want to try to do. So there are those. So I've got in meal preps, I've got in videos. I need to do one more video at least because I want to put in a haul. So maybe I'll do it, maybe Sundays and Thursdays are good days. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to schedule a doctor's appointment, but I have not done that yet, so I'm not gonna mark that in. And is there anything on here that I can use? I need to schedule a haircut. And the only other thing I really have in my planner right now is that I need to be working in my classroom. Also, 1, 2, 3. The 15th will be my day to make lunch for our family. So I'm gonna slide that in right there. And I am thinking that's about it, you guys. If something else comes up, I know I'm gonna plan a weekend trip at some point. I just don't know when yet, but when that comes up, I will add it in here, and you will see that when I post the picture of this spread on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is Life as Lacey Lee. And if this charger has been showing the whole time, I again apologize. I'm out of practice. But yeah, so Life is Lacey Lee on Instagram. And if you have not subscribed, be sure to do that as well. Let me show you what I have left. I'm probably going to be using a bunch of it over the course of the month. But here it is. I don't often use a lot of the full boxes anymore, unless it's like everything around it is full of stuff and I just have this one little empty box. I just saw this. You're probably screaming at me if you're watching this. I will fix it, I promise. But anyway, that is everything. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Share my channel with your friends. I would love to have, I don't know, let's say 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I do want to have giveaways on like milestone subscriber hits. So when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. And I do PR for a couple of shops, so I will be purchasing items from them to give in the giveaway, as well as probably some credits for some other shops that I just really, really love. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.